Whether the assembly election in Punjab can be postponed as requested by leaders of several political parties will be discussed at a meeting of the Election Commission today, sources have said. The Election Commission is likely to announce its decision on this matter around afternoon, people with direct knowledge of this matter have said. Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi, in a letter to the Election Commission, suggested the assembly polls on February 14 should be postponed by at least 6 days, factoring in Guru Ravidas Jayanti. The BJP and its allies, including the Punjab Lok Congress led by former Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh, have also requested the Election Commission to postpone the February 14 election in Punjab. Moving on to the next news, the centre has told the Supreme Court that COVID-19 inoculation guidelines issued by the Union Health Ministry do not envisage forcible vaccination without obtaining the consent of an individual. On the issue of exempting persons with disabilities from producing vaccination certificates, the centre told the top court that it has not issued any SOP that makes it mandatory to carry the vaccination certificate for any purpose. The centre said this in its affidavit filed in response to a plea by NGO Ivara Foundation seeking door-to-door priority COVID-19 vaccination for persons with disabilities. Moving on to the next news, Kathak legend Pandit Birju Maharaj died at his home in Delhi late Sunday after suffering a heart attack. He was 83-year-old. A recipient of the country's second highest civilian award, Padma Vibhushan, he was fondly called Pandit Ji or Maharaj Ji by his disciples and legions of followers and was one of India's best known artists. According to reports, Birju Maharaj was playing with his grandsons late on Sunday night when his health deteriorated and he became unconscious. He was taken to hospital where he was declared dead. Moving on to the next news. The Jammu and Kashmir administration has detained a journalist, Sajjad Gul, under the Public Safety Act a day after a court granted him bail in connection with a police case that accused him of criminal conspiracy. Under the PSA, a person can be detained for a period of 3 to 6 months without trial. In most of the cases, the PSA is repeatedly used against a detainee to put him in jail for extended period. Officials say the journalist has been shifted to Kot Balwal jail in Jammu. Sajjad Gul was working with a news portal and arrested by police for allegedly spreading disinformation through fake tweets regarding the recent anti-terrorist operation. Moving on to the next news, just weeks ahead of the Uttarakhand Assembly elections, the BJP on Sunday expelled Harak Singh Rawat, a minister in the state government, from the party following more than a month of internal wrangling. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Dhami has also written to the governor about removing Mr. Rawat from the cabinet, party leaders said. The BJP has removed Mr. Rawat from its primary membership for 6 years for anti-party activities, according to them. He had been pushing for tickets for several of his family members and he has also been in touch with the Congress to return to the party, sources in the BJP were quoted as saying by news agency PTI.